Good morning for class. I am your SST teacher. Students, today is Tuesday. If you remember, yesterday we started our chapter Key Elements in a Map, and yesterday we learned about the title of the map, the symbols in the map, and the key at the end of the map. Today we are going to read about the directions. You know there are 4 directions: east, west, north, and south. Whenever you are using a map and you find out that there are symbols, you should also know if you should go to the east, west, or north or south in order to find the place. For example, you are looking at the map of your school and you want to go to the canteen. There will be a symbol of the canteen onto the map, but you should also know in which direction to go to, so you do not end up getting lost. In this matter, there is a key made on the map which helps us. It looks like this. It is called a compass rose. In this compass rose, the directions are written: N for north, S for south, E for east, and W for west. Direction shows us which way to go. There are 4 main directions: north, south, east, and west. These main directions are also called cardinal directions. Please highlight it so you remember it, that these 4 main directions, they are called cardinal directions. Here the map of a school auditorium is made. Please look at it. This map is telling you about the auditorium in detail, and at the end of this map they have given us a key map. Can you look at it? Different symbols are made on this key map, like this symbol on the map stands for the door. So if anyone wants to go out, they will follow the compass rose which is made here, and the compass rose is telling them that the gate is in the south direction. Similarly, there is another symbol. The blue colored symbol is the symbol of the AC. So if anyone wants to sit near the seat which is near the AC, the compass rose will tell them that ACs are fitted in the east or west direction of the auditorium. So they will follow the compass rose and go to their desired place accordingly. However, students, it is important to remember that other than 4 directions, there are the directions that are called in between directions or intermediate or additional directions, because not all the things they are present in north, or not everything is present into the south, east, or west. There are things that are present in between the two directions. For example, look at this map. It is a map of a small area, and if you see, just suppose you are standing in a school and now you want to check where the houses are located. The houses are not only located to the north, but some houses are located, in the northeast, some are located in the northwest. This way, the things, they have been scattered not only in the 4 directions. Few places they are present between the 2 directions. For example, the places that are present between the north and the east, they will be called that they are present in the northeast. Similarly, the places that are present between the south and the east, they will be called that they are present in the southeast. Then there is southwest, and then there is northwest. These are called the additional directions, and additional directions help us to find the exact location of a place. So students, here is the key. The school is in the middle of the map. Using that as a guide, the hospital is to its south. Please look at this. Here is the south and this is the hospital. The mosque is to its southwest. Yes, here is the mosque, and if you see, the mosque is not entirely into the south and it is not entirely into the east. It is somewhere between the west and the south. So this direction will be called southwest. Similarly, the shops, let us find the shop. Here are the shops. They are present in the west, but not all the shops are present in the west. They are scattered. You see, some are present in the west, but some of them are present in other directions, in the west, northwest. So that is how it works. That is why we have the additional directions, so we can have the exact location of the places. And students, this is your homework for today. This is the worksheet that you have to solve. As you know, there are symbols on the map. If you look at this map, there are different symbols. Let us take the example of these tiny red stars. There are many red stars on this map. These symbols have been explained here. Red stars mean important places. You have to solve this worksheet by filling and solving this table. In this table, they have drawn the symbols like this, and you have to write the meanings before them. You will find the meanings of these symbols from this key. Here is the key. You will check the meaning and you will write the meaning of symbols before them. Once you are done, take a neat and clean picture of your homework and upload them in the comment section. Thank you so much, students. Take care. Allah Hafiz.